Thanks, Sarah. Some people heard it, some saw it, but the big question is, what is it?
Those Guys from Wichita.
The loud boom, Wichita police say, was not an explosion.
It's Those Guys from Wichita.
Wow.
Some say it sounded like a bomb.
It's Those Guys from Wichita.
One thing that is clear, the loud noise heard by many. In Wichita,
Those Guys from Wichita.
We're leaving tomorrow.
Push the button, nuts!
I'm over here now.
It's Those Guys from Wichita.
Up in the corner, ladies and gentlemen, it's... Nah, he's not here. He quit on us. He quit on us. It's no Skinman tonight, no Mexico tonight. We're a limited cast tonight. Eliminator cast tonight.
I heard E pull up, but...
Eric might be here, hopefully, so I can gaze at that body. And then also, thank you, Andy's here. He's turning on the light for us so we can actually get some comedy thoughts going. And... Of course, Coach Casey's here because he has to be because he owns this plantation.
Gotta let you dummies in.
Today is December 16th, 2020, the year of our Lord.
Ding.
And if you're
Dong.
listening to this garbage, you're listening to us on Podbean Live, thank you. Or you've downloaded us on iTunes or Play a Pod or Spotify or Pandora. We're on Pandora now, which I think is the Avatar Island or something. We're on all that stuff. We're on... Yeah, Shopify and iCloud, everywhere you can get this kind of stuff. We're at that, so thank you for downloading it. Or if you're watching our Big Dumb Waterheads, you're watching us on Facebook Live. Until they actually listen to what we do, they'll keep us on. Once they do, I'm positive they'll kick us off. But until then, we'll ride the waves that Zuckerberg has built. Andy, everybody came in here angry and had a bad day, bad start to the week.
A little bit.
Including me, including Coach Casey.
Great. It's great. What do you mean?
We all have different reasons for it. Mexico's not here for a couple reasons. He's been on call all week for his job at the university, and I guess he got called in, I'm imagining, for snow removal last night at 4 in the morning. Then
Shit.
I think he was still going to
toilets.
come. I think he was still going to... It might be a poop issue, but he got called in at 4 in the morning for a big turd or snow removal.
Hey, boss, you need me to come in for snow? No, Shannon. We got guys for that.
Yeah, football team just did a upper decker
They
here.
all
Yeah.
went in one, and you're required.
Yeah, they're using the horse trough now.
Yep.
Which a lot of those gentlemen probably could use.
Lay it down that trough.
Yeah, just lay it down that trough. These urinals aren't big enough. Not for the whole team.
No, one per guy. Like,
Yeah, just for the mullet guy. But either way, he's not here because he got called in, and if it's not because of that, it's because the producer of the show, his lovely daughter, had surgery today. I don't know what kind of surgery. I don't think it's a Chaz Bono type of surgery.
I don't think so.
It's an outpatient thing.
well, they could. It's good. They're getting better at that too, but I don't think so.
It was a quick turnaround if it was a Chaz Bono situation.
We didn't know about. Hey, yeah, there, baby. You know,
Hey, baby.
If we didn't know,
that's
all of
true.
a sudden, just boom.
Yeah,
boobs.
that's true. Boobs. It doesn't take long to shave an Adam's apple, but it might take long to add one. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what the surgery was. I didn't ask.
I don't
because
think it was
I
that.
feel like it's too personal.
Well, you shouldn't.
Isn't surgery
You're
personal?
only his cousin. Why would you ask? And he's maybe your best friend, and she's kind of like your goddaughter. So why would you ever ask something crazy like that?
Well, it's kind of like one of those
I'm
deals.
with you. I mean, I just laid out all the reasons why you shouldn't.
I know, but it's like one of those deals where, when your wife says she's sick or something, and you're
Okay.
just say okay and move on.
I usually leave. I don't
It's
want to get
exactly
sick.
like that. You don't want to dive in and ask questions like what feels bad.
Well, I would never ask my
Is it
wife,
your-
but a
is it
friend
your
I
tummy?
would.
Is it your
Somebody I
tummy?
like, I would. I mean, I like my wife, but like a friend, I would want to know.
Well, sometimes when you're married to somebody for so
And
long,
like his daughter, I like her. She's
well,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
I like
She
the
produces the show.
producer, but I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know
She
if
might
that's
not
my
have
business.
wanted you to know. If they want.
Utah.
Yeah, pretty much
Kentucky.
15 of the.
the good states.
Yeah, well,
the good states.
states I don't want to live in.
But everybody's had a shitty week, but it just got better for me. Because, ladies and gentlemen, he was just taping a special across the hall called "My Dick's Bigger Than Yours," and I'm proud of it. It's Smoothie.
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
Buddy.
Everybody's week's shitty. My fucking day's shitty.
Well, good.
That's
You've came to the right podcast.
yeah. This is,
We haven't dove into the
I was
shitty part.
late because I was ripping my daughter's ass for being an idiot in school. So
What'd she do in school?
she's like me, but not as smart. So she's lazy and didn't do her homework. but she's
So you're
not-
saying not as smart as you?
right? Because when I didn't do homework, Casey,
You had somebody to do it for you.
dickhead, I knew at the end
Oh,
of
don't
the
you start
end of the
with me.
year that hey, if there's a fucking 400 points available and I've got 300, I only need 45. So that's what I'd fucking do, and I didn't want to work any harder than I had to because I had to get. She has no fucking clue.
So she didn't do the 100 points? She didn't get up to 400, but
She don't even know.
doesn't know how many points she
Don't
needs.
know how many points how many needs. I'm like, Mia, why are you studying this one? Well, because I want to get good in the final. Why? You got a B. You're not going to go to A. You're not going to go to C. Fail it. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Move on to the next.
I did know that. The ones I was already flunking, I didn't even try at.
You're a good dad for Karen.
If you get an 80%, you could pass. Well, I know I can't do that. I won't even try.
I think that I don't know where I want to get mad tonight, Eric, because
At me.
well, I got mad.
Folks at me.
I heard on the radio show today that there was a big snowstorm that's hitting the upper northeast and Washington, D.C. area and all that stuff. And a lot of that, unlike here in Kansas, a lot of those communities still do the online school because they're, I guess, a further left-wing school. I don't know, left-wing communities. So they're, or more populated probably. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing the Zoom school still. They're not going to school at all.
Yeah, we're one of them.
Who's one
Wichita?
of them?
Wichita, Derby,
You guys don't have
Hayesville.
school?
No, they do since just before Thanksgiving. They've been doing the online. And
Oh,
places,
wow. No, we go to school.
Yeah, I mean Wichita State got canceled till like February.
Well, that's
Okay.
college.
Well, then you may know what the answer to this.
Okay.
It did snow here today, but not much.
On a snow day, they still do school.
Yeah, well, up there they don't. Even though the teachers don't go in, the teachers teach from home. Because that's the question was like, well, do the teachers have to drive in and then teach the class from school? And that would be a reason why you'd cancel school
No,
for a
because they
snow
do
day.
it from home.
They do it from home, but it's a snow day, so you get an online snow day.
Oh no,
That's what they did today.
that was a big
In
story.
DC. And
Wow.
like when they said that, everybody was like, "Oh, that makes sense." Like, really? I mean, what? Just fucking quit. We just took off half a year of school.
No, I agree, but that was a different season.
As a different season, yeah. Well, the kids are the same kids.
Well, I know, but that
They're
was
still
your
the demo kids.
That was last
that
season.
we moved on
That
without
was-
teaching them for
But
fucking 4
that was
months.
the bubble season. That was the condensed season, man.
I
We're
know.
back. We're in regular season now.
Well, we better get our snow days in, even
Yeah.
if it's online.
Yes.
Gotta get my lesson plan done
Well, you
for
don't want some people
tomorrow.
slip and fall, freaking trying to zoom in
Get
on
all
a
my
meeting or
charts
something.
done. Got all my charts. It
But
just
you
pisses me off.
You know, the problem is they've got to do a snow day because if they didn't, then the schools would have to still be open so they could provide free breakfasts and lunches because it's not safe
That is part
to
of
go
it
to
as well.
class. But you know,
you still get to go get
Yeah,
the free.
because
The schools have to
the people
provide
that teach
stuff. Maybe
algebra
that's
and
it.
English have to provide
And they have to
granola
go turn on
bars.
the internet at the schools to be able to feed out to everybody.
That's true. And turn on the iPads from school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn.
Our
Well,
school- who rings the bell?
as I told the guys before you walked in, Shannon's not going to be here because Matilda had a surgery today and he had to go.
I'm guessing elective
shovel
nose. Nothing
poop
wrong
or-
with their nose, but I'm just guessing.
We're guessing elective surgery, but we're not sure. We haven't followed up on that. And so
If
he's
it
not-
wasn't his daughter, I'd say breast enhancement. But I don't want to be creepy when it comes to his daughter.
You said it
And we
already.
don't wanna
and
be
it's
creepy
No, I
when
didn't
it's
say
true.
it. That's
You
what I
did-
was saying.
no,
I
you
was
just
saying
said
I
it by
wouldn't say
not
it.
saying it. It came
Yeah.
off creepy.
That's
You
true.
didn't listen to me, Casey. I said I don't want to say.
No, I know what you
his
said, but
daughter's
not
getting
saying.
breast enhancement. I hope she's okay though. I shouldn't joke until I find
It's
out. what happened.
outpatient. She's got out so far.
Well, she's out of surgery. I don't know if she's
Oh.
out of the hospital.
Well, you said it was outpatient.
Well, I don't know what that means.
It means
You
they
leave
don't
the
stay.
same day.
Oh, that's true. But in an effort to try to fill the gaps that this show inevitably will have, I did make something for you guys. So throughout the show tonight, you'll probably hear this happen, and we'll take a break right now to play it. Oh, first we'll turn it up.
And now, Mike Pence eats cereal.
And the cool thing is, this can go on as long as you want.
Now, do you have different people, or is it just Mike Pence?
Right now, I just have Mike Pence.
Okay, that's great.
And now,
But wait, we can do it like, watch. And now, Al Roker eats cereal.
I'm back in. Eerily similar to the Pence one, but
Yeah.
I
A
could
lot of
hear-
people eat cereal the same way, bud.
I would
Yeah.
think his would sound different. If I
Well,
was
what's
guessing,
what's Al Roker eating for cereal? He warms it up, doesn't he? He's got a soft bushy.
I think he's probably an open mouth chewer though.
I don't know. I think he used to be when he was big, but since he's lost the weight,
I don't know. There's a high cereal to milk ratio there because not a lot of slurping going on.
Can you guess what cereal this is? What's being eaten? Because I know the answer. Because it's me eating it.
Lucky Charms
is what's getting me.
Well,
There's no screaming. So
I was
it's not
being
Captain
dramatic.
Crunch.
I get
yeah,
it.
I am eating cereal. You can't fake that noise.
I'm gonna guess
Good crunch.
Lucky Charms.
No.
Give me is it fruit or is it more
it's
healthy?
A cinnamon something or a toasty something.
No, it's a classic. I'll give you a hint. It's a
Cheerios.
You know me.
Oh,
You know me.
man,
Honey Nut.
Those are some good, crispy, fresh. Is that an open new box?
Oh, we got the Tupperware, like we've talked
man,
about.
Okay. Sealed fresh every
Yeah,
time.
there's a Tupperware of cereal in the Tupperware.
Okay.
So
Keeps it extra fresh.
It could be 2 weeks old. It could be 2
Well,
years old.
as a
No one
not going to help
knows.
your case, I'll just say this: it's working.
it is
The
fresh.
crunch of that cereal.
I don't eat cereal often. In fact, this is the first time of this
You're gonna eat
decade
more of that.
I've probably eaten it, but I thought it was for a good reason.
It was great.
Good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, throughout the show, if we need to take a break, we can always go back to it.
Tell me about your bowel movements afterwards.
I will.
Terrific.
Because before they're not. Been having trouble with that issue.
Have you thought about just helping unplug it every once in a while, or do you do that already?
No, it's not that. I
You're
think
the
it's
only
just.
one that does that, Casey.
I don't know. Everybody's
Just
having.
trying to get him to do-
Andy, what was your bad day? Because we know that Eric came in hot because his daughter's not studying in school, which who cares? Teachers don't want to go to school, but I understand you still have to be a parent somehow, even though we can't, put the kind of attitude into a student when the teachers don't even have that attitude. But
Well, yeah, that was the other thing is because she talked to the teacher afterwards, and teacher got pissed at her and said, "Well, now I'm going to be studying. I'm going to be grading these paperworks all night long. That's your fucking job."
that's why you get 3 months off,
Yeah,
or 6, or whatever you decide.
it's not
or
that
snow
fucking
days.
hard.
Get a snow day off. Fucking snow day. Andy, what's your problem?
Well, we've got that problem with one of our
Don't take
kids
my
anyway.
problem.
You can't
So,
have
but
Eric's
no.
problem.
You gotta have your own fucking problem.
Mine was we were supposed to have starting Monday we were supposed to have a new driver start,
Oh, work.
and he
This guy
decided
already with
nope,
his work problems.
not going to do it. So now the
Bud.
rest of us have to.
The vaccine's out. He's busy.
Well, it's true. He'll be fine once the vaccine's out. People won't call in sick no
Well, I
more.
mean, he's got to drive the vaccine.
Dude,
Oh.
your first layer healthcare, man. You should be able to get that vaccine.
Didn't
Yeah.
say anything about it.
You're front line.
Will you stop talking about the vaccine constantly?
Is that what you're mad about?
No,
Is the
we had a
vaccine
new
related?
driver that was
Do you
supposed
want
to
the
start. He
vaccine
didn't
earlier?
start, so now
Vince is gonna get it. You could get.
So
now
you
the
had to
rest
drive.
of us have to double up a little bit. I had, I'm gonna. So I don't know. Probably gonna be working 4 days a week, 12 hours a day.
So you're saying you
for the
started a new
foreseeable
job and
future.
you're getting extra money and overtime
Oh,
and you're
no.
mad about it?
Christmas money.
Oh my God, extra money around
Please.
Christmas time?
Plus you get snow days.
Those motherfuckers.
My ass.
Only worse thing would be if you be a teacher.
Do you know this guy, or you're just mad at him without knowing him?
Is he Caucasian?
I like that about
I have
Andy.
no idea.
Nah, I
Never
think you
saw
do.
him. Never showed up to
I
work.
think we all know he's not Jewish.
I think he is.
All right, I'm sure he is.
I've been in the workforce.
Hanukkah started. That's probably why I didn't show up.
8 crazy days.
Could be. How's
don't know.
Christmas shopping? I that's on the top
Hold
of my
on.
list.
Hold
I
on,
did that
just
today.
because I'm pissy. You only work 3 days a week,
I work
and now 4?
I work 4 days a week one week, and then the next week I work 3.
It's called
Those are
block.
12-hour
It's called block
days.
scheduling.
It sounds like he's going
It's like
to
high school.
It sounds like you're a teacher.
Yeah,
You can't complain about
He
only
works
working 4 days
12-hour
a week,
shifts,
man.
though.
they're long days,
I know they're long days. Come on, though.
and they start early.
What do you do?
Oh, they do start early. A lot of
He
work.
works all the. He's
I work
always
7
on the
days
clock.
a
He's
week.
working right now.
Yeah,
I
he's
am.
on the clock.
Let me check some
Yeah.
emails here.
That's the.
You don't know his stress.
That's
you don't
what
know
he does.
his stress.
Got another sale.
Checks email.
Done. Cash to check. Sorry.
No,
Sorry, Andy. I'll
there's a lot of walking.
I'll be more
I am
compassionate.
tiring, but
What
It is
is?
tiring.
But
what's
you've
the-
lost.
How many
you
steps
look
you get?
great. Your hair looks
yeah,
great.
my wife even noticed that
face.
I'm losing weight. So
Yes.
I think you've lost.
so that I mean,
The only problem with that,
I'm
she's gonna start getting
healthier
mad because she knows you're
because
gonna
I'm
start
walking
chasing
so
other.
much, but
You're gonna
yeah.
want some trim or go chase some once you get skinny.
Oh, you're getting that divorce body. The D body.
What time are you going to work every day? Or the 3 days?
I
Sorry.
get up in the morning.
every day. You mean
I get up at 3 a.m. to be there at 4 a.m.
Okay, when's
then I-
lunch? And what's for lunch?
Lunch is whenever the fuck I can fit it in.
It's too
I mean,
busy. So what are you
yeah.
packing your own lunch?
Yeah.
What are you bringing? How many Pepsi?
How many sandwiches
ham
do you
and
bring?
I mean, I get the
Andy,
deli ham and roast beef.
You bring at least 3 sandwiches.
Are
don't
you
you?
eating
No, I
roast
usually
beef
only make one.
sandwiches at 6 a.m.?
Sometimes. Sometimes
I'll
8.
do it. Yeah.
You know,
That's
sometimes it ain't
depressing.
until
That's why you're mad.
11 or
bud.
12.
You can't eat roast beef before 11.
You can eat roast beef, not mayonnaise or mustard though. You
No,
don't. You
that's
don't
too
dip
early.
into condiments that early.
Don't ever eat a pickle before noon.
Oh, Jesus.
It all depends on how much shit's going on that
Just
day
tell
when I
my-
get to take lunch. So it's
I
never
know,
the
but
same.
it's not lunch. I mean, it should be breakfast. Why aren't you packing like?
But it's his lunch because his schedule. What if you work third shift?
It's breakfast still. You eat breakfast. It's
No.
you eat ham and eggies. Or sausage egos. Whatever.
Don't say ham and eggies.
You eat a
What
ham and
you-
eggie, man. Why aren't you bringing ham and eggies?
because I'd have to make that.
We gotta make a sandwich. Why are you making roast beef, man? Slicing off fresh roast beef and
It just gets
Yeah.
it from the pack.
It's already
bud.
sliced.
You get that carving board out. You got to get the prime rib out. Shave
That
off some
big
slices.
giant metal thing you sit on
Maybe
there.
that's
Yeah.
why I'm pissed. I never get lunch. I'm too busy cutting everything.
you're eating lunch at 6 a.m. That's why you're mad, Andy. That would
But
make
then
me
he
mad.
stops at Wendy's at 2. Don't get him wrong.
That's second lunch. Now you've screwed up your whole day. And then dinner comes around and
and you eat dinner.
Yeah, no,
You've
dinner
eaten
comes
3
around, I'm
dinners then.
sleeping.
well, yeah, most.
Other than Wednesdays, I am sleeping by this time.
I know, but you don't. I mean, on the 4 days a
Do you
work
keep the
week, you're not
schedule all
working.
7 days?
Do you eat
Do
lunch
what?
for
You
breakfast
keep your
every day?
schedule all 7 days for your 3-day work week?
So far, but now that we got more down a driver, I have no idea what is going to happen.
But like on the days you don't have to go in, you still get up at 3 in the morning.
I do, but
Then you go back to
I
sleep.
just fiddle
go-
on my phone for an hour and go back to sleep.
I think you should get up and eat that fucking lunch.
Nah, he burps. He burps the gherkin. He burps the
That's when
gherkin.
he goes
and goes back to
downstairs,
bed.
starts
Well, I
a
was gonna
video
say,
game, lays
fiddle on
down
his
on that
phone.
bed down there.
Let's dig into that 3. Am I the only one in this room that only wakes up like 10 minutes before they have to get ready for work?
No, I do that.
Well, you get up at 3. Is it you got a long commute to work?
My alarms start going off at 3.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. This guy don't get up till 3:30.
and it's like a 15-minute drive.
All right.
So
That's depending on the weather.
yeah, if it got shitty overnight, and I've got to clean the car off, I'm gonna
miss
be
you.
late.
Who's texted me?
I get up a little over an hour before I got to be there, but that's because I got a 20+ minute drive and I shower every morning and
That's healthy. And it shows.
thanks. I don't.
And you have to make sure the wife's up to make you breakfast.
She gets up earlier, but yeah.
Do you guys know what fucking Miraquai is?
Jamiroquai?
No,
Nelson?
the shopping thing.
America?
It's an online shopping deal. It's like a fucking garage sale for
Wayfair?
housewives. It's like it's
Wish.
Mi-
Merkel, the chancellor for Germany?
Miracle?
Mercari.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Macari. Have you heard of this?
No.
So it exists, and apparently, it's a big deal. People advertise it, and I've seen it. I said, I'll see what this is, because if you're going through what most Americans are going through right now to try to shop for your spoiled children and get them something that they don't already have, which is really hard to do after you've owned those kids for a few years, then you've run out of options. You know what I mean? So my options right now for my son is video games, which I'm really not wanting to just keep supporting.
It's a great option, though.
But they're already there. Like the way video games exist now, you can't just go buy a disc. I mean, you just download it anyways. It's all downloadable bullshit. So I could put like a gift card under the tree. You could download another, which you would like, but it's a bullshit. I remember waking up and going down and there was something big. Now it sucked. It was a shitty thing.
Right.
But it was a big thing that was next to the tree that you got to open, and it's cool. Now it's like, just get me a $25 Xbox gift card. It's like,
no,
that's
do what we
stupid. I mean,
do.
it's stupid. I mean, Santa, fuck that. Santa doesn't bring downloadable content.
Do what
man.
I do. Don't feed them for a while and then give them food.
That's
They'd
what my
love
wife
it.
does. She gives fucking beef jerky and shit and wraps it all up, and it's
To the
that's a-
kids?
no, to me, because then
Oh.
you feel guilty because you got 50 presents and you finally open them all. And it's just beef jerky and cheese, and you spent $600 trying to match gift for gift, and That's another story. Anyways,
Beef jerky's
Macari.
expensive.
Well, the problem is, but I wanted to get something that wasn't a video game because my son is going to get sucked in. He's already sucked in. So I'm trying to get him out. And there's no option because anything that you try to compete against Fortnite or whatever game he's in, you're on the losing battle. I mean, it's not like I can buy anything. I can't, unless I bought an actual Fortnite man and undigitized him and brought him into the house and my son could go walk around the neighborhood and shoot other fucking people. That's the only way I can compete with Fortnite.
Which shit, man, you got a whole Turbo Man situation going on?
Basically. So what I do is I hear about this stupid app and I start thinking back into my memory, what shit did I like when I was a kid? And I would get Legos, but I guess Legos are a part of Tesla now or something because I don't know if you've priced a Lego set recently. You might as well, I guess you take out a mortgage.
Insane.
Yeah, I guess I'll get, it's 13 grand. I mean, if you want a Christmas for both kids, 13 grand.
Yeah.
That's fine. Welcome to fucking Target.
Yeah.
Low prices every day. Target, come in here and buy a $600 fucking Lego set. This is great. That's normal. I mean, I don't want to go off on that. Anyways, fuck that. I'm going to check out this app because what happens is your kid does get a Lego set. He plays with, builds it, fucking grows up, finds Fortnite or online porn or whatever, and then does not want Legos anymore. And now you have a bunch of housewives that are sitting around with 14 grand worth of Legos in their house, wondering what they're going to do with them. And so they got this app, which I thought that's genius. Now they're selling these Legos at, $20 for a whole set. And I said, I want to get on there, but fuck Legos. Because my son, he's had the sets. He's not that interested. Erector set, bud. I was like, I'm going to go into the old school, get the fucking nuts and bolts, get the classic erector sets. I'm going to get this shit. This is going to be awesome. I find it. No, I mean, there's people that are selling them like $35, but they're the old big metal cases with the motors in them and shit.
Yeah,
and I'm sure it's some
free tetanus shot.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some stoner that's blood all over him and everything else.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm thinking, all right, this will be cool though. So I order 2 of these big sets. One of them says it's like 17 pounds worth of fucking erector shit, and they got all the pictures and this is on December 9th, and I'm thinking, I don't know that the COVID vaccine's coming. I didn't know on December 9th, but I was trying to prepare myself and order early. This gives you plenty of time, 2 weeks to get to Christmas. They have 3 days to ship this shit is the whole deal. So I ordered the erector set. Then once I'm on there, my daughter likes these fucking LOL dolls. I don't know if you've heard of. It's the same shit that every kid does on YouTube now, where they open up a ball of shit and they pull out one tiny thing, and there's just stickers and bullshit.
Unboxing bullshit.
So my daughter's into that, and same thing with Legos. If you go to Walmart, an LOL doll is like $75, and it's literally just a fucking plastic egg with a half of a Barbie in it. And so this one bitch is selling 6 of them for like $30 that haven't been opened. Perfect. I got that coming. I got a fucking pocket knife for the in-laws coming. I felt like I was the king of Christmas, right? On December 9th. I felt like I was the king of Christmas. Smash cut 2. Weekend goes by.
Still hasn't shipped.
Then all of a sudden I get a little alert. Hey, one of your items is shipped. Fuck yeah. LOL is on its way. Fuck yeah. Badass. That's going to be here plenty of time. Doesn't matter if it's standard shipping. Doesn't matter if COVID vaccine comes out. That's fine. Then I'm still waiting on this erector set. Nothing. Now my days have passed. Now it's 4 days. Now it's 5 days. And I should be more active and be like, yo, dog, what's going on with my shit? So finally, last night, as I'm out, driving around in the snowstorm, I text this guy, hey, dog, what's up with my shit? No response. Then you wait again. And basically, this app's set up to where you can wait as long as you want. They've got your money. The other person's already got your money. So you can wait. If you're patient, you can wait until forever. Never get it and just keep being nice. And I'm too polite because I'm like, hey, man, just wondering if you're going to get it out. I just heard on the news that, if you don't ship shit by today, it won't get here by Christmas, and no response. So, okay, now I got to cancel that. Now there's no erector set coming. Now I got to find, because I got to cancel it. He never responded. Now I got to fight with this Marikai app to get my fucking money back for this erector set. And as I'm doing that, I get an alert. Hey, LOL lady, I shipped your LOL dolls to the wrong house. All right. It's like, I'll get them back. Do you want me to ship them? I can throw a couple extras in there. And I said, well, will I get them by Christmas? He's like, I honestly have no idea if you'd get them by Christmas. Like, why? Why would I? You think I just get? I wanted LOL dolls just this time of year for no reason. Like, it is. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's no big deal for me. Anytime's good. I mean, I know I order them on December 9th, and anytime's good. There's probably no reason I'd want them before Christmas. Yeah.
And she probably won't get them back.
No,
because whoever gets them is going to go, well,
got the
fuck y'all,
fucking
keep 'em.
$800 worth of LOL dolls that some person's going to get. And
I
go,
know, but if somebody accidentally shipped you 6 LOL dolls, you'd keep them.
Oh, that's the dream now, because now
Yeah.
I'm in a Turbo Man doll situation where now both my kids' Christmases are fucked because I can go buy the shit, but I've already bought it. I haven't yet determined if I'll get the money I've spent on all their gifts. And by the way, the pocket knife, no word. It's shipped, but it's stuck in shipment fucking heaven. And then I get on USPS because they give you the tracking number, and it goes there and it says it's in this warehouse, but this shipment does qualify for an upgradable tracking number. For $2.99, I can pay the post office to actually look up this tracking number if I want to download their premium shit for the post office to be able to tell me where my shit is. But they're busy, I know, because of the vaccine. Yeah. And because everybody else is stuck at home because nobody has to fucking go anywhere anymore, except for Andy 3 days a week. But nobody's going anywhere, so they all have to fucking order online. So I don't know what I'm gonna. I don't like getting stressed out about Christmas.
You want to come dig through my toys out in the garage?
That's basically what I do. I'm online digging through people's fucking garbage, and then
There's some gold.
They're just fucking saying, "Oh yeah, we sent it."
Half Nerf guns.
And I thought maybe it's me. Maybe I put the wrong address. You know, maybe I did, but no, it's very clear.
So educate me on what the difference is between Marikai, whatever, and eBay or Amazon. Why did you go to Marikai?
Because it takes the bidding aspect out, the gypsy aspect. Well, wait, that's not true. They're still full gypsies that I'm dealing with because they're selling fucking stolen goods and garage sale goods to me at a upcharge or whatever. So it is gypsy, but there's no negotiating. You know what I mean? There's no bidding. I hate eBay.
eBay does the buy it now. You're
but I'm a buy it now sucker. I'm on there and I always go, oh,
Yeah.
pocket watch? Yeah, that's worth $35. And then I buy it now, and then I see some other asshole did the bid thing and got it for like $8, and I fucking hate myself because why did I just do it?
Well,
You know what I mean? Why did I just...
Sounds like you're a meth head eBay.
I'm not good at eBay.
No, the Marikai thing is just for meth heads. That got kicked off eBay.
It's bullshit because they all give it. Everybody's got 8,000, positive reviews on there. That's the other frustrating thing. You get these sellers that this woman is going to Walmart and Target and all this stuff, and she's stealing LOL dolls, and she's taking them home, and she's selling them for. It's like the people that steal the DeWalt tools and the Milwaukee tools at Lowe's, and they sell them on Facebook for fucking $400, and they're like brand new, never opened, right? Because they're obviously stolen. Now, granted, I don't care.
Yes, I'll take them again.
Yeah.
I'll meet you, same place in the alley we
but
always
I'm
meet.
also the guy's like, I'll send you the $400 now, and we'll meet there, right? And they're like, thanks for the $400. No, I'm not. I'll just steal your money too. And I did. That's exactly what these fucking people did. So now you deal with the app, who then tries to get your money back.
Normally, it's probably better. It's Christmas time, 1. 2, you have what I like, the Amazon syndrome, where you're expecting it to ship same day.
Casey, I gave it 2 weeks.
No,
Casey.
I know.
I gave it 2 weeks.
I'm with you. I understand that part. I agree with.
Yeah,
but
you're right. I do have the part where I expected them to just say.
Does. I do too. I mean,
they have to do their part where they're like, I shipped it.
That
you gave me the money.
So many record
and you do have to
sets.
pay for shipping. I mean, it's not like it's Amazon in that way. So I got a great deal, but then they all charged me $30 to ship. So I spent $400 on the shit anyways that I could have got at the fucking store.
Well,
But now it's not even coming. I don't got the goddamn money.
You still let it come and just got late presents. Send them do the classic thing where you'll get them some little stuff from the store and then pictures of what they're gonna get.
But that's
after.
not. I still like the Christmas facade. Now I gotta go buy the bullshit Christmas stuff.
Go we used to do that and go to the dollar store and buy like $30 presents so they could open up a bunch.
At what age is it traumatic for them to come down for Christmas and find Daddy hanging there?
In your case.
They're fine now, right? They'll be fine.
They're ready. I mean, if any kids are ready,
those
hardened souls
sign
are
that
ready.
just says, "I'm sorry."
Done.
Your shit should be here sometime between, I don't know.
New
Here's
Year's
the tracking numbers of all the shit I ordered on the 9th of December.
That may be a little much. Don't
You're
do that.
right. That's probably too much.
Maybe as a joke. See, do it this year and see how they react.
I had a funny thought. not Christmas related.
And not hanging related?
Well, kind of.
Okay.
Do you think now there's a lot of people have a lot of kinks. Like people have a lot of sexual proclivities that are sometimes on the fringes of what people think are normal. You know what I mean? Like,
Are you trying to justify?
well, just follow me for a second. I think that in your everyday life, you'll know people and you'll work at it with them every day and hang out with them every day. Maybe go to church with them. Maybe every other Thursday meet them at Chick-fil-A and it's a mommy date, whatever. But you don't know that when they go home and they're with their spouse that maybe they like to get hot candle wax poured on them, or
Right.
maybe they're toenail people, or you know, maybe they're into fucking somebody that's like super into slugs on their butthole or something. And it's like, it's a weird kink, but it took like a lot of therapy and stuff together as a couple for you guys to open up to each other that when you were a kid, you were fascinated with slugs and pouring salt on them. So you decided to try it in the bedroom with a college girlfriend and she got all freaked out. And you've always wanted to do it with somebody you really trust. And so you put slugs on their nipples and stuff and then you have sex. That's a weird kink.
Yeah. And they tried it out with multiple people before that and they got revolted.
Yeah.
And it was fine. They found one that was cool. They're like,
And she took some convincing and therapy to get there. But you, as a couple, you are. Now, you'll go eat Chick-fil-A as a mom with this other mom who gets slugs on her nipples every night, and she may never mention it. And that's just her life, man. That's just her world. And that's cool. Behind bedroom
I like
doors.
to put white slugs on the nipples.
Do you think that there's a kink that people have? Because I know that there's a kink that people have for the bad rough sex, where it's beating the crap out of each other, or even Andy smut, if I may. Even, I mean, really getting into it, like
the BDSM.
But I'm saying there's people that are really into even further. Nick Cage, Snake Eyes, smut, 8mm, some shit. We know that exists.
Yeah.
Is there a kink for watching people die naturally? That was my question.
Snuff.
Like not snuff, but like, you know how big.
So not necrophilia, but actually watching like the final breath sort of thing.
No, just kind of watching them kind of not really suffer, but comfortably die.
Any age? I mean, could be
I would think
cancer
it could be
old,
cancer. I don't have the kink. I'm just wondering if cancer seems kind of traumatic. I'm thinking more of like
a happy life.
Yeah, kind of. Just like Big Brother, like a Big Brother situation where we watch the college co-eds.
Hey, Joanne's getting ready to kick it. You want to watch?
Yeah, I just think I don't know if there'd be a kink for that. I thought that
there is. Unfortunately, I hope there's not, but yes, there is.
If there's poo-poo porn,
yeah, there's got to be a kink for it.
There's people that are turned on by that. Yes, death and stuff.
Yeah, somebody has their slowly getting worse.
They usually
and
work
worse
at nursing homes, and
that they find that person more and more attractive.
Are they attracted to the patient, or are they attracted to their spouse together? Like, is it something they share? Watching the patient. That's what I want to know. Those weirdos.
Oh, so like you and your spouse
Mm-hmm.
both have the same fetish where they like to watch people.
Yes.
Die.
Yes.
That's disturbing, and I can almost guarantee you there's somebody out there that does that.
And you're telling me that we shouldn't have a death penalty? Okay. You're going to argue with me that there shouldn't be a death. You got weirdos out here. Poo-poo, we're fine with. Okay. You guys want to poop on each other in your own bedroom?
Yeah.
To each their own. You want to put slugs on each other's buttholes? We're all fine with it. Wanting to sit around and get pleasure out of watching people unsufferably die.
Well, that seems better than like painfully die, I guess.
To me, it's almost worse. I kind of get the painful thing. That's a weird chip in their brain.
I could see that.
What
That's
if you're
like
just a person like ready for the end, but wants it to be peaceful, and that puts you, maybe
It's kind of like a Notebook situation.
Like
all the chicks that got all.
You watched your grandpa die when you were young, just sitting there. You went in there to check on him, maybe see if you want a glass of water, and then you could see his last breath go away. And
This might sound gross, but it kind of makes chicks sloppy when they watch The Notebook. I just meant in their nether regions, but it's because I think
moist.
Well, people get grossed out by that word, so I started saying sloppy.
Sloppy.
Yeah, I think that's better.
I'm so sloppy.
I just watched The Notebook and I am sloppy. But that in that film,
I like moist.
in that film, if you remember that cinematic adventure that those wonderful actors took us on,
I've never seen
at the end, the old man crawls in with the old lady in the bed after telling his love story to her, and they unsufferably die together.
I'm so sad that you.
But what I'm saying is all the women that watched it said, oh my God, that's so sweet. Are they the freaks?
I think they're not excited. They're excited.
Is that
the
true
two
love?
There's a difference between getting exciting and deriving sexual pleasure out of something.
saying
I don't
they
think
get-
the women got sexually aroused from it.
I don't think they don't get sloppy.
I think women get sloppy
Not from that.
when that old man
I think
climbs
the
into
thought
that bed.
of a man that would want to die with you would maybe make you sloppy, but them dying should not.
Why does it always have to come to the extremes with women? Why do we have to die for them to think that we love them? Why can't they just be happy with the fact that, we just think you're sexy tonight? But would you crawl in my bed and die with me when I have arthritis and die? No, it's arthritis. Alzheimer's is the word.
Arthritis.
There's a fine line between that and murder suicide too.
If
though.
I had dementia, would you tell me my love story every day? No. I mean, what do you, how old am I? Like, if I'm still out getting it done, no, I'm not hanging around the fucking.
I'll say I told you your love story every day. Yes.
Oh yeah, now I guess that's my problem. Too honest.
Well, but even then,
'Cause I
you
can
don't-
lie now, and
even
then by the
you
time we
just
get
tell
there,
her at the end, well, that was our love story.
Well, there's an interesting experiment. If somebody with dementia, do they maintain the same fetishes every day? Do they wake up one day and go, "What was it I liked? I don't remember."
I don't know.
And they
that
try
most
it
people
out
with
and they love it,
dementia
and the
have-
next day they try it and like, "Oh, that's gross. No, thank you."
So, like, if I was working at the dementia ward, if I brought in like a scene of old people dying just completely fine, and they were really into it,
the next day they may not be.
the next day
Yeah,
it might not be.
They may call you
Like,
gross.
oh, you're a weirdo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'm the
I don't
weirdo
think
in
most
that
dementia
situation.
patients explore their fetishes.
How dare you, Casey?
This goes
They're
back to
people too.
our handicap. You don't think handicaps have sex either,
No, I didn't. Never said that.
or autistic. I forget what you said.
I never said none of those. I said I
No,
don't want to
no,
watch
no.
them.
The retarded don't have.
Yeah, I said that.
Have sex all
Yeah,
the time.
retard.
You know
that. Damn it! You got me again, Mexico.
Hey, Mexico.
Hey, buddy. Sorry, I was just ordered some leeches on Marcy.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Good luck
I
getting them.
found them. I
His leech is
got
shipped.
a package. I was waiting for all the stuff to work on the trailer package, but and that box came today. Open it up, and there's like 6 balls. I don't know. That say LOL on them or something. Whatever. I kicked them across the yard. So
Yeah, I probably
I
did
put
send
them on
them
my
to you.
drone. I put them on Eric's drone and flew them over the pond. So
How's the producer? I'm assuming she's back.
she's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Everything's fine. It's just tonsils guy. And by the way, thanks for not asking, Casey. I tweeted you 4 or 5 times that
Well, like a
For
good,
asking for
like a
thoughts and
good
prayers
friend,
and
I would
nothing.
never ask.
it's fine. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
She's fine. Everything's good. I made 4. I think I went. Is it bad that I bought? You go down the aisle and someone is got tonsils out, so you think of that. So you just push
Think of
the
ice
cart.
cream.
Well,
Ice-
I got ice cream.
Yeah.
And then I got Jello, and then of course you got to have the Cool Whip
Granola.
Jell-O.
Yeah.
And then you got to have mashed potatoes and grits, and then
Yeah.
you got to have pudding because that's the thing. Then you have to have like all the. Come to find out, I guess sugary treats have really. I got to get the bomb pops, and then I got to get the creamsicles. You know what I mean? And then I got to get the high end and the low end stuff in case she wants shakes. So I think I spent $120.
And she'll
Lunch for
probably
That's,
eat like 3 of them. Yeah, knowing her. So
No, she already had some pudding. Well, the thing, then I made it all, and I didn't have anywhere to put it in the freezer because my freezer's full, so I had to start making stuff.
Put it
So I had to
outside.
come up with weird stuff. So she's got like pudding with, dreamsicle stuck in it.
I'm
You
kind
know
of
what I mean?
disappointed she
And,
chose pudding first. Out of all those options.
I know. I heard a lot of great things
Yeah.
there.
Well,
no, bomb
yeah.
pops? No, I'll have pudding. Really? All right.
But
You are sick.
bomb pops, creamsicles, juice bars, and then
just get some
fudge
regular ice
bars,
cream?
and then so
No Go-Gurt?
Oh, you got to get a Go-Gurt. That's a tonsil
It's
cure.
grainy though, isn't it? A little bit.
Oh, you
No,
can be.
Go-Gurt. But
Get,
I
get that
check
Go-Gurt,
this
throw
out,
it in the
fellas.
freezer, Go-Gurt popsicle? Man, top notch.
I learned something today. Do you know they have what's the high grade painkillers? What are those things? What are those things called?
Sounds like
You guys,
Whiskey.
Percocet, Oxycontin.
What do you take, Andy? Percocet?
I can't take any of it.
What do you take when you drive, Andy?
What'd you take to pass your CDL, Andy?
Percocet, Oxycontin, morphine.
okay. It's one of those, but they made them into a lollipop. So you just walk around like Tele Savalas, and you're sucking down. You're sucking down
Yeah,
heroin, which is pretty
Percocet.
awesome.
Percocet lollipops, man.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Fucking great.
If there is a Santa, I know what I want for Christmas.
And they have awesome wrappers too. They, like steel wrappers. You know what I mean?
Well, they'd have to have cool wrappers. That way you know that they're good.
Super cool.
Yeah. We can't just give you a Percocet
quality.
lollipop in a fucking
Dum
dum-dum
Dum
wrapper.
wrapper.
Yeah, just wrap it in some sheet metal. Need some tin snips to get it out.
We need to wrap this up
Well,
like
it's a
Toblerone.
Percocet. Yes, you need it to make it difficult so kids can't just get to them.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
Anyway, it's fine.
Sorry, go ahead, Mexico.
No. I just say it. Everything's fine. I went in at 4:00 in the morning. I didn't have to go. Stuff was spilling on water on the floor. It was whatever. And then I worked, pretty much until 1, 2 o'clock, and then I was out of there. And then the kid was coming home. So I figured between all that stuff and me running on 3 hours, they probably wouldn't be a good idea to go to the show and then drive back. But I miss you. Miss you guys. So it is what it is.
I'm glad you're there taking care of your daughter.
Andy wakes up at 3 a.m. 3 days a week. Okay.
Yeah.
And he still comes to the show.
Yeah.
And he's got a 15
Well,
minute drive.
sometimes 4 days a week.
And he might have to
he
start
wakes up
working
early.
4 every week now
We're not sure.
because of that possible Caucasian.
Is he a teacher?
No, then he wouldn't have
Andy
to go
could
in.
be.
It's not
He
that
could be
bad.
the teacher.
Oh.
The teacher.
Yeah, he could be.
That body he's getting.
I don't want to offend anybody, and I might, because I'm sure that there's a lot of shipping truck people. Oh, I guess I offend people quite a bit. Anyway.
Racist again.
Yeah,
Almost every
That's
time
true.
you talk.
that's true. So maybe I shouldn't preface it that way. Here's the thing, dude. I get it that I don't know how many of these conspiracies you want me to throw out at you once, because it's going to feel like just a sucker punch of conspiracies.
Hit me, AJ. Hit me up.
It's not as bad as Alex Jones, but we're all fairly certain, at least I would think in this room, and including Mexico, we're all at least 99.9% sure that they had a COVID vaccine the whole time, right? And I think it was the hydroxychloroquine, because I think that's exactly what they're just giving people now. And
It's hydroxycut. There's commercial.
it's hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah, they've had that for years.
We've had it the whole time, and it's cool that we sat on it for a long time. And then when people were saying, I think we're going to have it by the end of the year, and everybody's like, no, there's no way we're going to have it by the end of the year. And then people were like, well, even if we do have it by the end of the year, there's no way we're going to have distribution for it. There's no fucking way. There's no way you can even say that. That's ridiculous. And then, here it is, and we have it. And not that everybody has it. I get it, that it's a lot.
Well, I got
And-
mine. You guys got yours, right?
But on that point is clearly they're not sending 350 million doses of this vaccine all at once to one shipyard in some coast. They're sending however many they can get and to however many shipyards they can send them, and then distributing those in whatever way that they
12.5
saw fit.
million to start.
Yeah, whatever they saw fit to go out to the certain places, frontline or whoever. I'm sure. Granted, I'm not a logistical expert, and I don't have to sit around at UPS behind a cubicle and try to figure it out. But if you gave me like a few parameters and a few months to figure out who should get it first, I probably had that part in line. And then I've been like, well, where's it coming from? Well, 2 companies, Pfizer and whatever the other Moderna. We're gonna get them from there, and I'd probably give them a call, and I'd be like, yo, so dog, if you do get this done, here's what we'll probably want to have it shipped first, and these doses. And I know that sounds like a lot, but I mean, we just explained it in like 3 minutes. So they had like 6 or 7 months on that end. And I'm sure there's more
Well,
than
the
one
problem
guy
was we
doing
were
it.
so far behind that they were selling to other countries so far in advance. It was
Well, we sold to Europe. I
Yeah.
mean, and that's Pfizer. So I don't even know where that's Canadian, I think. So they probably get it first, I
I
think.
think they're here.
Or Moderna.
is over there.
Yeah, whatever. They got the Pfizer one too. For either way, they don't
Yeah.
have standards, and who gives a shit? They all got fucking what is it?
Yellow teeth.
No, the Bell's palsy. Anyways, most of the Europeans have that already. So yeah, pump him in the arm with the fucking shit. Got Bell's palsy? I can't tell. Doesn't matter. See you later.
Sorry to our UK listeners.
So clearly, this vaccine was already done. We've had the answer, and it's 99% effective, which is great. It's an unbelievable success story to create a vaccine with Operation Warp Speed. That's 99% effective in 8 months, the fastest ever. I get it. It's crazy. But here's the problem I have. You send 12.5 million over here, and we send all these news reporters to the fucking shipping docks, and we send every branch of the military, a leader there, to the shipping docks, and then film it as if we've never shipped anything before, when all we fucking do all the time is fucking
like
ship.
a motherfucker.
So you're gonna go there and say, well, we're sending out 12.5 million in one day.
Hey, throw
really?
throw that
Is that
box
a
of-
lot, bud? Is that a lot, dog? Because every restaurant at fucking multiple times a week is getting 1,800 fucking pounds of fucking wieners every day. What do you mean? We're gonna send these little and you saw the boxes? They're tiny. I get boxes bigger than
You
that
gotta
on my
ship 'em
desk every
cold.
fucking day. I
Gotta sh-
kick boxes
You gotta
like that.
ship them cold, bud.
Yeah. Oh, great. We don't ship cold stuff. That's all we do with Cold Stone Creamery.
Not negative 60 Celsius.
Bullshit.
It's not
All we
being
do is
shipped.
ship.
I got 6 balls of LOL dolls. So
I was gonna say when the military got there, they said, "Kick that box of LOL dolls aside. We're shipping these first."
And by the way, they just put a bunch of fucking dry ice around one box and said it was 66. They didn't know. Nobody gives a fuck. We've all seen people. We shipped. Okay, you ship now. We know what we do. We go back there like, yeah, we're supposed to ship it cold. Right. Here you go.
yeah, I shipped
These ones are 78% effective because we did not freeze them. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. They're shippers. I mean, nobody cares. For the film, they did. They did with the big gloves, and they got their big beekeeper suits on,
Yeah,
and they're
I think they
moving around.
care.
Box over here. Yeah, we're gonna get 12
They
million
have
out today. Boom.
sensors
yeah.
on them that tell you if they drop below. I mean, they had all kinds of.
Sure, yeah, they got those sensors on them. We had this. We can invent the sensors, but we can't get 12.5 million. That's the biggest shipment ever.
Well, it's 668 locations around the country. You know,
oh
how,
my
that's
god!
hard.
Oh my!
Ooh,
Holy
geez.
in
shit!
different numbers.
Wow,
Meanwhile,
modern day commerce.
Not
Weird.
the same number to every one though.
McDonald's is getting
Different
you
numbers
know,
have to be
They may
separated
have
and
to
shipped
create
to
a
'em.
spreadsheet for something like that.
We can't believe these guys.
Maybe
are
the
able to
government should
ship
hire
it.
you instead. We
I
know who we have
do
running
know
this
how to
operation.
Put together a spreadsheet.
He
Maybe
couldn't
we
even
should
build a
hire
wall.
Andy.
How's
Andy's
he
got-
gonna ship
Hey,
vaccines?
you can't pick up another job. You don't work 5 days a week.
You're right. I'm sorry. I was gonna say in case he wanted to add a couple of extra hours in. I just think it's
It's bullshit because not only do we ship shit I can get crab legs from Alaska tomorrow.
Hey, close your ears, close your eyes. Something's shipping right now, at all times.
And when all this shit started, hey, we don't have enough ventilators. Hey, Ford, do you want to make them? Sure. All right, we got 8 plants making them. Hey, the guys that make airplanes, you want to make ventilators too? Yeah. Okay, we'll make those too.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the only place we can make these are in Albuquerque, New Mexico, or somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Well, we don't want to tell them the secret cocktail, which we already had, because if we tell them, they'll find out it's shit we already had on the shelf.
Yeah.
Pepto-Bismol, man.
if you have heartburn and indigestion, diarrhea.
I just think it's to me it was blown. I get the media campaign is you got to blow it out of proportion to, I guess, get the great unwashed to get out there and get the vaccine. That's the point of
There's
them
also-
blowing it out of proportion. But the more you do it, the more you make it look like a spectacle of bullshit, at least to somebody that has a little bit of like, hey, this seems like a bunch of bullshit now that you're putting on this big show about shipping. Like, or that you're putting on a big parade about we're going to show doctors getting shots so we know that it's safe. Like, let's get a good picture here. We're going to go to this hospital. Here's the first one that got it. This nurse got it. All right. Yeah, we know people get shot. We know how shots work. We've had them our whole lives. You guys have been pumping us full since I couldn't make the decision on my own.
But those people getting those are heroes.
They're my heroes.
Seeing a doctor get a shot doesn't mean like, oh, now you're right. I should get one. Is that working? Is that working on people?
No, because those doctors, a lot of them are eating those Percocet lollipops all day long. They
As
got
long as
no
I get one of
problem.
those with my shot, then I'm fine. I
Oh
was
my
promised a Percocet lollipop.
If they would do that, then they would get everybody. Just say we're going to give everybody Percocet lollipop and then go get your fucking shot. Everybody'd line up. We wouldn't have to have this big charade of shipping things with the military showing up and spending fucking $80 billion to have them get there and have their fucking military flag and say, look, we support the vaccine too. We get it, dickhead. We've all been living in our goddamn houses and listen that we're going to kill each other if we breathe on each other for fucking 9 months. We want you to shoot us all up. Hit us in the fucking head. Just get the space planes up there to drop a cloud of this shit on us. Who gives a fuck? Put it in our drinking water. So my teeth are so white. You do what you want anyway.
We already got the chemtrails going.
Yes, chemtrail us. Fucking put it in the drinking water. You don't
brain
have to
scan,
get our
whatever. Brain scan last week.
Fuck yeah, fucking skull scan.
Skull fuck us.
Skull fuck us, man. What are you sitting around putting this bullshit? We want you guys to make the right choice, so you better make it. Just make it for us if it's such a big fucking deal. Put it in the trees, man. Who gives a shit?
I think it's easier just to put it in a vaccine and just
Hey,
shoot it in your
Pfizer,
arm.
I work for Cargill.
the-
We're going to pump these fucking chickens full of fucking the
But I don't-
vaccine. All right.
A lot of people don't eat chicken.
Oh, we got vegetarians. Well, don't worry, we're putting in a Beyond Meat too. Oh, good. We're going to get them with the Pizza Hut. Yeah. They're going to go get a fucking
Sorry, snow day. We're closed today. Come back tomorrow.
Just pump the fucking shit all over the fucking place. Don't have to worry about shipping it to all the hospitals. Just put it in all our food. We'll all eat it. We'll be fine. Why would you put?
Are you gonna grow
if
your
it's-
whales
But
with
if it's
it?
gonna solve the pandemic, if it's gonna fucking solve, if everybody takes this and once
It's
everybody,
limited right now. They can't just pump it and everything. That's
it's limited because they're cutting it all up and putting it all these different things. Pump it in the chickens. Pump it in the beef. Fucking stick cows with it. What do you mean? Soak? Have you ever brined? You probably have never brined meat. Forgive me for going on this rant. Take a big fucking bag of whatever the fucking vaccine is, drop a fucking side of meat in there, and let it soak, and then get Rocky to come punch it in half or whatever we do.
And Casey, just so you understand, people usually brine foods because most people enjoy flavors and like
I know,
food
that's why
tastes well.
I
So
soak
that's why they
my
brine them.
I soak mine in my underwear for you all day. So
we'll
it tastes
soak
good.
your lettuce and all that. We'll soak all of it in the shit. Don't worry. Get all the migrant workers to spray down our fucking produce and everything else with the goddamn vaccine.
They don't have it's a limited supply.
Are you
Is it the limited supply or the shipping or is it the trucks?
It's
Which
right
one
now
is it?
limited
I
supply.
heard trucks.
Do we have them in the dock waiting to go out, or we got trucks at the dock waiting
They're
for
running.
supply?
It's going, bud.
I think it's a great idea. We just don't have. We're out of Caesar dressing,
Oh,
That's
so we gotta
true.
wait for that. And it's a snow day. So I mean,
I just don't understand what the point is of trying to get people to make the right decision when we just spent the last 4 years saying half the country's going to make the wrong decision on whichever half you're on, whichever half. And then once it happened, we're like, 80 million people fucked up on whichever side you're on. So obviously we think that 80 million people in this country are fucking stupid, whichever side you're on. So why are we going to let these stupid people make a decision about whether or not to take a vaccine? Just give it to them. We don't have. Why are we going to
or
do it?
don't give it to them, but don't fucking talk about it.
Well, then
If somebody
they don't
walks
like
up and
that
says, "Hey,
because-
I like slugs in my butthole," you don't go, "Hey, let's put it on the news and see it as a viable option." Just go.
But if
"You're
slugs on your
fucking-
butthole saved
fucking
multiple
weird."
lives a day, then yes, they would.
or if
No,
slugs
I'm
on
saying-
your butthole hurt people.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if somebody
That's-
says
if that was
something,
killing people,
if
then
somebody
they
says
would.
something stupid, as in "I'm not going to get the vaccine because I don't trust it," then you should just go, "Okay, whatever, move on. I'll talk about shipping the shit."
My point is that if the deniers are wrong and this whole thing is as real can be, then why do we have to sit around and wait for a choice? Just fucking fix us. If you got the answer,
'Cause
fucking
we're American.
no. It's a worldwide thing. Fucking pump it and all. I mean, those fucking descendants need it too, man. The descendants need it. Fucking send it over there to the put it in the Go-Gurt and send them a fucking pack of peanut butter and
I don't know
Go-Gurt.
if you can just eat it and it works that way, bud.
Why are we designing it in a choice way? If we're
I
gonna be
don't-
smart, design it in a peanut butter way.
Well, I agree. Yes, they should have made it into a cigarette form. You know, you also.
No, people hate smokers. We got to get it in a
But everybody would
vape.
smoke if that was the vaccine.
I need
I've
another
got nut
vaccine.
allergies.
That's true. Peanut allergy.
Yeah, peanut butter. You gotta
That's why
put
they
in
put it in a
salad. I'm
needle
waiting on
form.
my yogurt.
I agree that people are
They'll have the mist pretty soon.
they're either anti or it can be a political, it can be a I don't trust, whatever it is, whatever the fucking reason is that certain people won't want to take it. That's their reason. I get it.
I'm waiting for the good vaccine. Because this right here, this vaccine, we all know. Well, I'm not taking it because we know who made it in his bathtub, and I'm not taking it until it gets past January, maybe February, March. Which that's about the time maybe I'll be able to get it anyway. That'll be the good vaccine.
That's
That'll be
true.
from the good bathtub.
I just think that if you wanted to take all politics aside, out of it, then we would just secretly pump everybody the cure, and we would never have the fucking argument about whether it was a pandemic
If
or
we
not.
took
But
the
it's not-
politics out of it, it wouldn't be in the fucking news.
But the other side of it, it's
I got Alex Jones out of it.
the other part of it is it's not about just fixing people. It's about fixing people's fear of it. It's about bringing the economy back. It's about that. So what they think they're doing, what they think, I'm not saying it works, by doing that is taking people's fears out. They're going to go back and go shopping. They're going to go back to their stuff because they see that the world can get back to normal.
But the only fear is the trust of the government then.
Yeah, the people aren't going back to normal because they're afraid. They're not going back to normal because the government's not allowing them to.
No, I think what's crazy is the more real people I talk to daily, especially lately, people that were early on when it wasn't as big a deal.
You
were
mean all the
deniers.
people that are coming into your store?
Or the guys I work with that all of a sudden 4 people in the shop that got sick with it that were people that would make jokes about it now are holy shit because 2 of them didn't go real good through it. Say, okay, maybe it's a little more real. Maybe I should have wore a mask, or even once I had it, maybe I feel
But
bad.
my point is there wouldn't be anything to be afraid of if it didn't exist because they just put the vaccine in everything.
Well,
there would be no.
Well, I agree, but people wouldn't know.
but
it's
then
going
people
away.
wouldn't. Yeah, we just said that it doesn't exist anymore.
Well, you know, but you got to make people know that, you know.
No, we gotta
like
make people
racism.
trust that this is the way to do
We
it.
tried doing that with racism.
and
We
trust-
tried to say it, you know, we just
It doesn't until we bring it all up again
That's what I'm saying.
at every fucking turn. Mexico, did you get my LOL dolls?
Yeah, they're here, bud.
Thank you, buddy. I don't think
welcome.
it's such a controversial thing to drug everybody in the world.
What I'm saying.
We're already doing it.
Secretly.
We get fluoride in our water.
If it saves lives,
If you
Casey,
drink
I
city
say we
water,
do it.
gay.
No, I don't drink city water.
City
Not-
water.
I know. I don't drink city
So
water.
then you don't get
I'm not a
fluoride in
peasant.
your.
Thank you.
Can I open one of these dolls?
Please don't. I drink Dasani, so I'm fine anyways.
Come on, just get. I mean,
Smart
there's
water.
7 in here. And you said you only ordered 6. So can I just open this one?
Andy, would you take the
I'll just
vaccine?
open-
I don't know.
You would take it, right?
I don't. I
don't
usually
care.
don't even
Yeah.
get the flu shot.
Yeah, I don't. But
My
this,
point is, why even give people the fucking thing? If it does cure it, let's just fucking. You got to take it.
because there's anti-vaxxers that don't get their kids measles shots and mump shots and polio
But
shots.
that's not
and-
the same thing as this, apparently, because we already have a certain amount of
You
herd
can't-
or whatever.
You can't
through
make them take it because somebody could have an adverse effect if they're a pre-existing condition that.
But that's not
conflicts
what they're
with it.
saying now. They want everybody to take
No,
it.
they're saying there's certain people that shouldn't.
Yeah, they're
or
not-
should take it
And
under
the
certain
kids
supervision.
shouldn't take it. 16 and under shouldn't take it. I think it's 16.
So we put it in booze.
Mm.
And then if kids take it, 1, they'll maybe die, and 2, they'll be in trouble for drinking. Okay,
I
that's
opened
just
one.
good parenting. Just good parenting. Speaking of
There was
booze,
vaccine in it. They're
Have you
smuggling
guys-
vaccine and LOL dolls.
have you guys ever? How much time do I got? No time. God damn it! Fucking 1 minute.
I mean, you can go over. It's your show. It's
I
up to
know,
you.
but it's bull. I have fucking 58 things to fucking talk
It was
about, and
fucking.
It's your own
Mexico
fault.
and all talking about LOL dolls.
it's fucking. It's.
Yeah,
I don't know what to
it's my
fucking say
fault
now.
also.
I was gonna say you ever walk around the goddamn liquor store and look around, not at the beautiful bourbons and the great vodkas and the delicious fucking rye whiskeys they got there, but go into the wine section and you wander around there and you realize I'm in one liquor store that has more wine than they can ever fucking sell. And this is just the one on this corner, and there's got to be that on every corner. And how the fuck do wineries stay in business, man? Because
Liquor stores keep buying their wine.
but for like, it's the worst business plan ever as a liquor store. Like, I'm just gonna keep buying cases of your shitty wine and sit it here, and nobody buy. I mean, they might buy one bottle. I guess I'll buy another
People buy
case to
so
get the
much
discount.
Wine. I don't know if you're right.
I know,
about that.
but there's so much fucking wine there. Can't
I
we
said
just get
that about
one
the
wine?
30 or 40 bottles of vodka, but you keep seeing all that too, and it goes. I mean,
How much? But there's got to be like there's a winery down by Shannon's
how many
house.
bottles of wine did you go through at like whatever restaurant you worked at a day?
But it was
Oh.
always the same kind.
No,
I mean, maybe they got the red and you got the whatever, the house or whatever. You got and they're
they'd have
premium.
9 or 10 bottles open at a
But
time.
there'd be
back
one
there.
that nobody once in a while would get. That's the winery. It's like, how the fuck is that place open?
because they charge $4,000.
I know,
a
and I'd be
bottle,
like,
they sell 14
Why
of
would I
them.
buy your $4,000 bottle? I can buy this guy's for $4.
You got that one customer that comes in that wants it, and you have to have 3 bottles of it on stock all the time.
I'm with Conrad on this. I worked in restaurants. I still bartend catering gigs that they go through a fuck ton of wine. There's not that many good fucking wines. So if you're on a liquor store,
no good wines.
why don't
There's
you
only
just have
one good wine. That's
5
the
of-
blood of Christ.
Thank you.
Yes.
Communal wine.
Is that what they're
And
calling
it
the
has
Fresca
vaccine
stuff
in
now,
it.
or the stuff in the box now? Is that blood of Christ?
Oh, they've had the vaccine in it the whole time. The Catholics are fine.
Yeah, blood of Christ has all the vaccines in it. We're good. Just
Mexico,
nibble
jot
on
that
some of
down.
We're good.
Your
Through God, all
your
things are
ranch is going to be
possible.
the Blood of Christ winery.
Yes.
We just sell to churches.
I figured you guys would have been bigger into Joe winning with the whole
Into what?
Catholic thing.
Bigger into what?
Bigger into Joe winning. I thought you'd celebrate.
What? Joe Biden's Catholic?
Big time.
Why do I care?
You don't.
I don't. My politics and my religion don't
One of the
mix.
bad ones.
I thought we were doing a
like-
bonus show anyway. I didn't know why we're still talking.
I don't mix.
Hey,
What?
guess what?
Don't
Listen to
open.
this.
Is he eating Cheerios?
What kind of cereal am I eating?
He's probably eating Cocoa Puffs or something. I forget what he has there. He's got Cap'n Crunch. He might be Cap'n Crunching.
Damn it! This guy-
He don't have his in Tupperware though, because I
Cap'n
could hear.
Crunch
I don't
berry.
hear that crunch that you
His
should.
doesn't
hear.
stick around.
Strawberries.
His stuff doesn't last that long enough to go Tupperware.
Well, if you want to listen to the rest of the show, I'm sorry that you'll
Shut
have
up,
to pay
Patty.
for it. It's $2.99. There's a link on our Facebook
Per
now
minute?
in the shop for the whole show. In
Okay.
fact, all the shows you can listen for $2.99 a month, and it's pretty affordable, I think. I don't know, judging by how much a fucking box of bombs cost or an LOL doll. I feel like $2.99 to listen to us yell about the cost of those things is well worth it. So
Save your $2.99. Give it to us.
let us save your $2.99 for you.
Yes.
And then
monthly,
we'll give it back to you someday.
in comedy,
Yes, in comedy.
and once we get rich.
And we got a lot to talk about. I got mad at Melinda Gates for some reason. Got in Twitter war with her. I got a stupid microwave minute about I don't know if it's marital issues or maybe divorce issues would be more appropriate.
Pre-divorce issues.
Pre-divorce issues. Casey's kind of involved in that there. Reverse blowjobs.
Also
was on
involved
here.
in that.
Yeah. Bryan Cranston has a new show, and I don't think anybody cares.
Kind of involved in that.
And do we need to act like shipping stuff is a big deal? We covered that.
That's also will probably
fuck.
be covered in the bonus show.
Does It Burrito next week? I didn't tell you guys about that, so
Are
that's
we
next
doing
week.
Christmas next week
Yeah,
too?
Christmas
though?
Does It Burrito next week.
But we're bringing.
Cyberpunk, what is it? The naked show guy. That's a different story. So there's all kinds of stuff. So $2.99 on our Patreon page. All you got to do is Google Those Guys from Wichita, or go to our Facebook. There's a link there, or go to our website, thoseguysfromwichita.com, and click the Patreon link, or just say it to your Alexa. It's easy to find. So
I miss you, Skinman.
yes, Skin Man, I don't know where you're at. Maybe
Oh
he'll be here.
shit!
For
He's
the
not
bonus
here,
show.
is he?
So, we'll see you after a bit. Don't let your meatloaf. Mexico, I'll hang up on you and call you back.
Okay.
Let's see. Got him, and while I'm doing that,
And now, Mike Pence eats cereal.